Hey everybody, welcome to Home with the Halsteads and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be talking to you about fresh vegetables, and also I'm going to be making some cornbread muffins to go with those vegetables. I don't know about you, but I get so caught up in making desserts and meats and just a meat and potato meal that I forget a lot of times and don't take time to cook the wonderful vegetables that are available to us and also that our bodies need. So today I'm going to cook some fresh butter beans, and I already have those on the stove behind me. I put some up last summer to have for special holidays. I put them in the freezer, and today I took out just a small pack. Covered them with water, put some salt, put a couple of pieces of bacon, and they're on the stove boiling and cooking right now. And to that, I'm going to make some cornbread muffins, and I'm going to slice tomato. I might fry Doug some bacon, and we're going to have a wonderful meal. But I wanted to remind you again, when you go to the grocery store, go through that fresh produce department or go through the fresh frozen. They have some wonderful, wonderful vegetables. It might be cabbage, it might be green beans, it might be broccoli, Brussels sprouts, squash. Just make sure that you include vegetables in your diet. So let's get started, and let me tell you how I'm going to make this delicious cornbread muffin recipe. I'm starting out with 1 cup of self-rising cornmeal. Now I don't use a lot of self-rising cornmeal, so I keep mine in the refrigerator. I just buy a small pack, and you can tell I've used a good bit of it out of this, and it's been in the refrigerator. But let me give you a tip about putting your flour and your cornmeal in the refrigerator. When you put it in the refrigerator, it's like a liquid. It expands. So when you take it out of the refrigerator and you go to make your recipe, you want to let it come to room temperature before you measure it, because it's going to shrink back down and you're not going to quite have enough in your recipe. Or you could just add a little extra. If you don't have time for it to come to room temperature, just add a tablespoon extra to make sure that you have a full cup of self-rising cornmeal. To that, I'm going to add 1 small can of creamed corn. This is 8.25 ounces of sweet creamed corn, 8 ounces of sour cream, 8 ounces of sour cream, 2 eggs, and 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. And that's all it takes to make these wonderful cornbread muffins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients, and that's it. I'm going to put them in the muffin tins. I've got our oven preheating to 400 degrees, and let's get busy and make these cornbread muffins. Okay, here we go. Let's make these cornbread muffins. We're starting out with our self-rising cornmeal. To that, I'm going to add the small can of creamed corn. We're just going to put all of our ingredients in here together, and then we're going to whisk it and put it in our muffin tins. To that, we're going to add 1 cup of sour cream. This is going to be so good. There are so many ways to make cornbread. I just love it, and every cornbread that I've tried has been delicious, so we love it at our house. So I'm adding 2 eggs. You can tell this is going to be rich and delicious, and 1/2 cup of oil, cooking oil. And there you have the 5 ingredients. Now let's just take a whisk and mix it up. And remember, this is self-rising flour. Self-rising cornmeal. Got flour on the brain this morning. Just mixing it up, using our whisk. This creamed corn and sour cream is just going to make this delicious. You can see a few little kernels in there. That's going to make it even more delicious. have a little crunch to it. Okay, we're ready to put it in our muffin tins. I have lightly sprayed the muffin tins. So now I'm going to take just a little measuring cup and I'm going to put about 1/4 of a cup in each muffin tin. I have preheated our oven to 400 degrees and I'm going to finish filling the muffin tins, and when I get the muffins done, cornbread muffins done, I'll come back and I'll show them to you. Okay, our cornbread muffins are done and they are beautiful. I cooked them 18 minutes on 400 degrees. I took them out of the oven, let them sit for about 4 minutes, and then I just very gently just popped them out and turned them on their side. I like to do that so that they don't sweat. And so in the meantime, while the muffins were cooking, I finished the butter beans. They're all done. I sliced some tomatoes and I fried some bacon. Look at this. This is what we're going to have for dinner. So I'm going to take one of these muffins and place it right there. Look, I mean, with no effort at all, hardly any effort, we have a beautiful, beautiful dinner. So I'm going to break this in two so that you can see it. I hope you can see that. See the little corn? Oh, I know it's going to be so, so delicious. So I'll be back in just a second, but this is what we're having for dinner tonight. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I know you, like me, are so thankful for the many blessings that we have, and it doesn't take much to feed a family if you plan and you work hard and you cook, and so I'm just so happy to be able to share some of the things that we do at our house. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but foods that we can enjoy and things that we can do together. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to taste this muffin, cornbread muffin. I know it's going to be so, so delicious. See the corn in it? That is so, so delicious. I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed day.